Fine, and you?
Oh, I can't complain. I'm here and I'm alive. No, I'm just kidding. How is everything going with you? What's new?
Actually, everything is fine. Schools are starting 2 weeks ago,
Okay, so school
and
started 2 weeks ago.
on the other hand, um, we have 100 days holiday this
Whoa.
period of school,
Okay,
and I'm happy.
nice. I
And
see
what
new
about
artwork behind you.
Oh, it's my sisters.
Okay, okay, okay. You haven't done any recently?
No,
Okay, 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 okay. Good. What are you planning on doing in okay, so you went back to school, but did you start a new grade or did you go back to the same grade where you were?
I'm going back to same grades, and
Okay.
because of it's we have two periods of school.
Okay.
We have 2 weeks break uh,
Okay.
between them, and this is the second break. And after 4 months or something, we have summer holiday.
Okay. So this wasn't like the end of the school cycle, it was just a break.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do something fun during your break?
No, I'm at
Okay.
home.
Okay, okay. And what grade is it now for you? Like eighth or ninth?
Tense.
10th grade. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. So you're almost done with high school. We can say like what is it like halfway through high school?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel like and not how do you feel like blah, blah, blah. But at least last time I asked, you were 15. Are you still 15?
Yes, actually. I'm
Okay,
going
okay.
to be 16 in March.
Okay, what day in March?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. And are you looking to do something for your birthday, like spending time with friends or with family or traveling?
Mm, no,
No.
actually.
Okay. But what do you want to do today? I didn't have anything. Actually, I didn't see your reservation before. Otherwise, I could have planned in advance. But do you feel like doing something today?
We can do whatever you want.
Let me see. I don't even know what I want. Just kidding. There's okay, 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 okay. There are two. You can choose. Maybe we'll go with the easier one. Um, I see these two right in front of me. What is the online 2016 nostalgia trend? It's from 4 days ago, and it's advanced. May have a little bit of difficult words. And then why mama sounds are similar in different languages. It's also from 4 days ago, but it's intermediate. And like you know that in most languages, babies say mom or mama or something like that. Mama. So would you like
Yeah.
to try that one, or would you like to explore some more? I haven't seen so many interesting ones lately. Amsterdam to ban meat
Yeah.
advertisements. Chomo walking, yeah, these all are like in the harder side. So what catches your eye here?
Maybe the first one.
Yeah, the mama one or the
Yeah.
nostalgia trends.
Nostalgia trends.
Okay, let's see that. All right, so oh wait, I'll make it bigger. You know how I like to work with this, right? I'll show you the word and I see if you know it. So the first word we are seeing here is throwback. Throwback.
Throwback.
What does that mean? Do you know?
Um. Let me think.
So I'll give you a clue. Sometimes people post an old photo of themselves in social media and they put a hashtag throwback Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Let's read what it means.
Um, a person or thing that has the characteristic of an earlier time.
Yes, so kind of like when they bring back the 90s fashion or 80s fashion or 70s fashion. So,
A new restaurant is a throwback to the 1950s.
yes, and it looks like the 1950s.
Yeah.
Okay, to duel on.
I don't know.
I'm not even sure. So let's see. To saying,
To think, speak, or write a lot of about a particular subject, especially one that has cues negatively.
cause negativity. Yeah, dual sounds like they're like we're gonna have a dual. It's not in the same writing form, but it gives me that type of sound. Hmm.
Uh, try to try not to dwell on past mistakes.
Good. Yeah, try not to get attached to
Yeah,
those mistakes. Upend, append.
I don't know it too.
Mm-hmm.
To turn something upside down to greatly affect or upset something.
Okay, good. Your reading has improved a lot, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. He up you open how could I
Offended.
opened the chessboard when he realized he was about to lose.
So, you know,
Yeah,
he kind of flipped it angrily. The pandemic completely upended the tourism industry, so it flipped it upside down. Like it stopped it. It
yeah.
affected it. Greatly affects. Okay, the cusp. It's a noun. Cusp.
Cusp.
I've heard it in songs and be like the top of something, the highest point of something. Let's check it out.
The point of translation. Am I right?
Transition.
Transition from one state to other.
Yes. Specifically, there's a song called "If Do I Want to Know" by Arctic Monkeys. It says that, like the cusp. I don't remember the exact line, but I like that song.
Lego was on the cusp of bank
Yep.
bankruptcy in the early 20s, but managed to save itself.
Not 20s because it's 00 in the early 2000s.
2000, sorry.
Yes. So it was at the edge of bankruptcy, or it was at, like almost there, the point of transition. Nostalgia, you know this word?
Um, Nostalgia. I've heard it, but I don't know that much.
We could say that nostalgia is a feeling, and it's a feeling of missing something from the past, something old sometimes. Hmm.
A feeling of longing or love for a time in the past.
So longing for something is like missing very much. Okay.
Okay. Whenever I heard this song, I feel a pang of nostalgia for my high school days.
Oh, yeah, that happens a lot. Let me see. And then there's one more. Transpire.
Transpire. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't heard actually.
Okay. Transpire is like to sweat.
Sweat.
Oh, or not. I
Oh,
mean, that is one meaning.
to happen or take place.
Hmm.
A lot has transpired since we last spoke.
So a lot has passed. A lot has happened since we last spoke. So let's make it smaller. Read, and if you have more questions or you didn't understand a line clearly, please let me know so I can stop and explain to you. All right?
Okay. What is the online 2016 nostalgia trend? Millions of people, particularly those in their 20s and 30s, are thinking about 2016 these days, 2016 these days. Over the past few weeks, they have been sharing throwback photos of that time on social media. It seems one of the first viral trends of 2026 is 2016.
Well, because
20,
10 years have.
2016 actually. Sorry.
2016 is really good. To 2026. in
2020.
2016 or 2016. They're all correct.
Memes about 2016 deal on how various factors, sepia filters over Instagram photos, dog filters on Snapchat, and the music made even 2016's worse. They feel like the best of times.
Okay.
Part of the trend's popularity has come from the realization that 2016 was all already a decade
Decade. Uh-huh.
ago, and a generation that has come of age and realized that miss what childhood and ad- adolescence have felt like.
Adolescence.
Adolescence
Mm-hmm.
felt like. But some says this trend also has to do with their state of the world then and now.
Okay, so this one generation that has come of age, so a generation that has become adults, you know, and they realize that childhood, what, blah 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 blah, whatever you're right. But yeah, coming of age usually means that like you have come to a certain age, you have become an adult, and yeah, that's what I said. Like 2016 was 10 years ago, it was a decade ago, so it's like, realizing that 10 years have passed. Mhm.
Yeah.
Next
By
one,
the end of
let's see.
2016, people will be looking ahead to Trump's first presidential term and the impact of UK's Brexit referendum. A few days after that, the coronavirus pandemic would open life for nearly 2 years. Then came the rise of AI.
Yes, we're seeing this now. So a lot has passed in 10 years. Janelle,
Yeah.
Janelle Wilson.
Janelle Wilson, a sociology professor at the University of um, Minnesota Duluth, says in 2016 the world was one the cups of things, but not fully thrown into the dark days that were to come.
Mhm. On the cusp.
Oh, sorry, on the cusp.
Good. So it was at the edge of things, but not fully into the dark side yet, right? Okay.
Yeah. The nostalgia beginning expressed now for 2016 in due in large part to what has transpired since then, she
Let's try
says.
this one again. So the nostalgia being expressed now for 2016 or
Oh,
2016 is due in large part to what has transpired since then. So it's based on everything that has changed, everything that has happened since then. I don't know how to pronounce this. I will say with like Nyeri or
Neary.
Nyeri, yeah, something like that.
Neary Allen 27 remembers 2016 was defined
Defined
by defined by the artist topping the charts that year.
again, like chair
Charts,
charts. Good.
charts year. Like beyond Beyonce,
Beyonce.
Beyonce, Drake, and Rihanna. She also remembers the Snapchat stories and an unforgettable summer in which she and her friends come of age as high school graduates.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. She says,
She says they all knew then that they will remember 2016 forever. Everything felt new, different, interesting, and fun, Ellen says.
Okay.
10 years on, uh, having moved to Taiwan, Ellen says Ellen says of the U.S. and Taiwan, both of my homes are not safe.
Oh, yeah, that is horrible. It's
It's
easier.
easier to go back to a time that's more comfortable and than that you felt safe in, she added.
Yeah, but that's just an illusion. You can't go back in time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So, in your short life, is there a time where you wish you could go back to,
Um.
or not yet?
Actually, not yet.
Like, okay, 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 okay. Fair enough. Let's discuss. What do you think about? What are your thoughts on this 2016 nostalgia trend? Whatever you feel about it, whatever it made you think about, or whatever you can explain. Like, if you could give it an explanation, what would be your thoughts?
Hmm. Mm, I don't know. Like, I don't remember that much think about 2016.
No, you're very, 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 very young, but I think this happens every year. You know, every year my friends and I all of a sudden have a conversation. Oh my God, I remember when we were in
Yeah.
school, or I remember when this happened. Oh wow, it's been like 6 years since COVID outbreak. You know, like yeah, every year we start to think how long has passed since certain
Yeah. Every
events.
year it's same actually, as you say.
I mean, if you think about it, COVID-19 came at the end, so basically COVID-20. It's been 6 years. 6 years?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, 6 years, and it looks like it was just a couple of years ago. So, have you seen any
Yeah.
2000? Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Have you seen any 2016 throwback contents on social media? Literally,
Lately, uh-huh. Have
lately.
you seen
Sorry.
people posting anything about 2016?
No, actually.
No.
I following some 200 people since I know that anyone don't remember 2016
Hmm.
because
And
every same.
I think social media does a lot to push those things, because sometimes I'm
Yeah,
just scrolling and they suggest you should post this picture from 10 years ago along this picture of now. I'm like, why? I don't want to do that. But yeah, I think social media pushes these trends a lot. So they're not
yeah.
all that organic. Uh,
Um,
mhm.
why do you think people tend to consider the past as being better than the present?
Tend to usually. So what do you think people usually consider the past to be better or as being better?
Um, I let me think. Maybe they have got a better time at these
Yeah.
days, and they think if like uh, at 2016 they're getting a lot fun, and right now they don't have so many friends near, and
Mhm.
because of that they're upset, and they think that I'm going to be like that until I'm going that,
Yeah.
and maybe that's why.
Yes, and people usually have a tendency to only think about the good times. Well, some people only think about the bad times. But yeah, negative people don't think that this is any better. But like most people will think like, remember a concert, remember something good that happened to them, remember
Yeah,
maybe spending more time with friends, traveling more. So for a lot of people, especially older people, the past was always better. But I think it's just we only remember the things that we want to remember.
Yeah.
Let's see number 4. Well,
What
this
year,
is uh-huh.
what years or decades do you feel nostalgic for?
Let's try this once again. Decades,
Decades. Sorry.
decades, and nostalgic.
Nostalgia.
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 There you go, nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's what I was saying at the beginning. Maybe you're too young to feel nostalgia yet. I feel nostalgia not so much for years. Sometimes for people, for anecdotes, for experiences. Like yeah. But yeah, what do you tend to remember more, or what do you usually feel like you miss from the past?
Mm,
Maybe if you had a puppy, maybe if you lived in a different house, or if you had different friends.
no, nearly every year is same for me.
Mm-hmm. Wait one
So,
second. Did you watch the movie Inside Out?
um, inside actually, at home, from Netflix.
You did? There's a movie called Inside Out. Let me share with you. And there's a character who's nostalgia, and they're like, no, 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 it's too soon for you. You're not ready for this yet, because Riley,
Maybe.
which is a girl, she can't feel nostalgia yet. She's too young for nostalgia, and she's 13. Right? She has all of these feelings,
Yeah.
which is like um, joy and disgust and sadness and fear and wrath and anxiety and shame. And there's nostalgia. Nostalgia is creative. You're like, no, 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 no. It's not your time yet. You're not. We're not ready for you. And that is true. A child or a teenager, it's probably not ready to feel nostalgia. So I was just asking if there's anything you miss. Decades, I like the 90s, like the end of the 90s, but I was a child at that time. And I like the early 2000s. Yeah, for me, that is like the best that I remember. I don't know if because I was a child slash maybe teenager, or
Could
if
be.
I liked the music better, or if I liked, you know. But of course, there were a lot of things that we didn't have. No technology, not advanced technology like we have now. But seemed like there were simpler times.
Yeah.
Like people enjoy the simple things more than now. Even I. And how do you think the world will change over the next 10 years? So we're talking about you're 15, maybe until the time you're 25, almost 26. What do you think will change in the next 10 years?
Actually, I am going to grow up even more. So,
Mhm.
um, like they can figure us and get characters as that looking like us,
Mhm.
avatars looking like us, and they're like they can copy our voice right now, and I think in last next years they going to I don't know, put can do something like um how could I say it, an alarm for it or something for
Mhm.
someone that's using your voice without your permission, and uh, maybe AI can do business for the people, so uh, the humans not used to work that much like now.
Mhm. So you think there will be more AI?
Yeah, much like I
Of
think.
course. Do you think we will reach the point where AI becomes like self-aware?
Yeah.
Wow, that is too much to think about. Maybe a little bit worrying. And then the next one is discussion, but just like not related exactly to what we read. So, what years of your life do you look back the most from? Again, this is you're too young for these. How would you say you've changed? Well, of course, let's keep it in a lower range. But how would you say you've changed? Let's say from the time you went to middle school to the time you are now in high school, like maybe the last 4 or 2 years.
Um, like in 4 or 2 years, I've not changed that much, but I start to do projects because I'm in a project school, and I
Mhm.
used to do projects, and I see that I can find different type of projects that
Mhm.
I like to do them so much. They're like some like game for me to upgrade them,
Mhm.
and like speaking with AI, like I can't read that much book. It's not so perfect for me,
Mhm.
and I can say AI to uh, say me no, sorry, report me a book that I want, and it reports me, and it's actually perfect. So I'm not used to read that much book on these 4 years or 2 years.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, I start to work at a factory, as you
Mhm.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I have learned how to earn money, and I
Mhm.
have learned that it's not that much hard, but it's still hard for everything.
Mhm.
You have to work hard, and if your boss don't likes you, he can offer you, and it's so hard. On
And
the other hand,
uh-huh.
that's all.
No, that's good. That's good. And so you've grown. You've experienced more things in a short period of time. You're discovering what you would like to do in the future, also. So you're in a transition period, I would say, where you've learned from the things that have passed and maybe the last few years, but also you're looking forward to like what you might want to explore. Because at this age, you might think that you want something, but then next year you're thinking like, oh, I didn't know about this. That also calls my attention. It's like a period where
Yeah,
you can explore and you can make mistakes and everything's fine. Like you got support from others around you.
yeah.
And maybe you'll have time for one more. What are some of the biggest changes you've seen over your lifetime?
Um, Actually, I think the waste of the papers, like uh, these few years, we are upgrade the technology so much, and
Mhm.
like at here at few schools, we start to use computers as books or the other kinds of stuffs, and it's perfect actually because there you mustn't use any paper and you can't waste any. So
Mhm.
and I don't know, any trees aren't cutting anymore,
Okay.
and on the other hand, your notes are on your hand. You can open a words on your computer and
Ah,
write them on computer, so your
yeah.
notes are with you every time, and
I don't know if I
that's
love that. I take notes on my phone, but usually the notes I take on my phone, I don't revisit them most of the time unless I super need them. Most of the time, I just check them once and forget about them. But Raisin, time is running out. Thank you very much for chatting.